2-0 victory to kick off the tournament for you guys. And in the battle of NA versus EU, you bring home another dub for us on the day. So first question to you is, how does it feel to kick it off in such a dominant way?
It feels good. You know, we definitely got some motivation watching V1 take down Liquid. Had to do it for NA, but it's relieving because it was a really close game. It was a stressful game. They're a good team, but I'm happy we closed it out 2-0.
All right, let's talk about how the games broke down. It started off on Icebox. That was FNATIC's pick. It went 13-11 your way. But I want to talk about it half by half, actually, because first half felt very back and forth. You know, one round going one way, two the other, and ended in 6-6 fashion. You know, how did you feel first time out on the LAN and you know, warming into the matchup and, you know, this specific one?
Yeah, first half was definitely back and forth. I think there was like an adjustment period for us, getting used to like the audio, and I realized like 6 rounds into the first half that all my graphics settings were on high. So like it was just getting warmed up. You know, I feel like we're reading them well, but just some sloppy rounds. But we have really good mental as a team, so we know, like, even if we throw away some rounds we feel like we should have won, we can definitely close it out in the second half.
Get those extra pixels off my screen. I hear you. All right, so second half, all of a sudden you guys just fire off 5-0 straight off in the second half. I mean, what happened there? Did you just find your groove? You feel better on the attacking side? Like, what was that about?
I think we just had a really good read on them. You know, they played KRU on Icebox the day before, and so, like, our preparation, a lot of stuff that they did there was pretty similar, and so just good reads. Beyond that, people just, you know, getting the trades they need to and warming up, and then we kind of gave them a string of rounds.
I was going to say, it went 5 the other direction immediately to kind of even it back up. So where was your head at that point when you're tied up 11-11?
It's a typical Sentinels play, is we get close to the match point, and we start to try to force the issue, like throw rounds that I feel like we have good reads on, but they got some good timings and they played well. Good adjustments. I remember like getting flanked twice. They were just reading us too. So it's fine. As long as we close the match out, I'm happy.
Yeah. Be honest with me. The .02 round, it was the pistol round that kicked off that second half. You guys had to have been losing your minds there.
Yeah, every game I feel like we have some crazy diffuse or close round that just like, you know, once we get the round, there's just like a sigh of relief on everyone. So yeah, I'm glad it went our way.
I mean, hey, we're glad it went that way. You popped off in that first map as well. 31 kills to top frag for the team. That pushes us to Haven. This one, a little bit of a different story because it was an 8-4 first half for you guys. And so, again, is that just, I mean, your map, you chose it, you feel more confident there? Did you kind of have more of a set plan going in?
Yeah, we definitely had a game plan for Haven. You know, as our map pick. Even with A4, like, we knew we had like good reads on some of the rounds they won and like some miscommunications that got them the round. So we were feeling good going in the second half. I think we let them in a bit because I think I'll take responsibility for that. I was trying to force the issue again with like some hard antis, but you know, they were adjusting well. So it became a close game, and I think that some of the players on the team got warmed up and came up huge on rounds. So
I mean, yeah, you started to see Tens find his rhythm there on the jet and find the kills, because I was going to say you only needed 5 on the back half, and I kind of wonder for you, especially as one of the leaders on the squad, when you have that cushion going into a second half, does that change the way you approach overall, or is it still you got to play to that kind of full aggression that we normally know from Sentinels?
I think it definitely changes the way you play. When you're up, I feel like individually people will take more risks, you know, which could close you out a match, but which could also let the other team back in. I think that's the problem we have too. But it's about like, you know, cleaning up the gameplay, like resetting. Even if we let them in a few rounds, just reset, take a deep breath, and we'll focus on our game plan.
Well, the 2-0 is going to push you through here in the upper bracket. I just want to kind of take a step back from the match at hand and talk about the tournament overall. A lot of people talking about you guys as one of the favorites to take it all. So, you know, here we are, first LAN. I want to know what you're feeling in terms of pressure and expectations here at Masters 2.
Yeah, we're definitely the favorites, like by like general consensus. There's pressure there. You know, we're representing a region. If anyone's going to represent NA here, it's going to be us. We've been the most consistent team. But also that means all eyes are on us. Like, other teams are prepping for us. So we've really made good time in like the quarantine and stuff to reinvent ourselves, change some of our comps. People still have a lot to see from us.
All right, sweet. I don't want to give too much away. Your next team that you're playing is Vikings. Any thoughts on the Brazilian team there? Because they impressed a lot yesterday as well.
Yeah, a lot of people have been giving them praise, like from scrims and stuff. We actually practiced it first time before, and I could see some of the stuff they're doing is pretty good. You know, like, we're going to go in like any other match. We're going to respect them, not underestimate, but still bring our A game.
All right, well, sounds good, man. Thank you again so much for taking the time to interview with me. I really do. I want to congratulate you on the sweet kickoff to the tournament here today with the 2-0.
Thank you.
All right, from here, we're throwing it back to the Golden Gang to close out the day.
Oh, I like that. Golden Gang. Okay, I'm